Alright, so as you can tell, it's the next day, and we stopped working on the car last night because we noticed that the flywheel needed to be resurfaced. This is the flywheel up close and personal. It has some wear marks for sure, and it also has a few really light cracks. So we're gonna go see if we can get that all fixed up by taking it to a clutch shop to get it resurfaced. Hopefully it can take away enough material to get it all nice and smooth. Yep, let's do it. And it's raining today. Rare in SoCal. Got it resurfaced, and look at that. The place that we went to is absolutely awesome. It was only $35 to do it, and they did it in like 30 minutes or so.
Totally worth it. I'm glad we went and got it done.
Oh yeah, same here. Dude, and it looks so much better. So let's go get this thing on.
I get a boner for... Alright guys, so here we are underneath Derek's car once again, and Derek went ahead and cleaned the back of the block because there's a bunch of oil and stuff from the transmission, and it looks really good right now. You can see all up in there and stuff, and we'll show you guys what it looks like once we put in the flywheel.
Now we're bolting on the flywheel, and as you can tell, we have some chain over here held in by some bolts, and that's just going to stop the flywheel from spinning while we torque it down to spec. Cool! Alright, so now we're going to drive in the pilot bearing with this socket, and it fits absolutely perfect. What you're looking for when you're going to drive it in is a socket that can make contact with the outer race right here, so this outer metal piece, because you don't want to push it into the plastic inner piece because that's where the bearing is, and you could damage the seal. So you really want to get one that matches that outside part, and these sockets are like perfect for that, so just find the one that fits. This is a 24 mil. But yeah, so let's go. Yeah, you get it, Lewis.
God, that's so perfect.
Is it really?
It's such a perfect thing for it. Alright guys, so we're cleaning off a little bit of oil or grease that got on the flywheel surface. And this way, when we put the clutch on there, there's no oil or anything, it's just all fresh. Pressure plane clutch. Yay! Oh, dude, perfect. Oh! 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 Ooh, why is it so hard to put it in the hole?
What's that?
I think it goes this way, actually.
The other way?
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're bolting up the pressure plate, and the torque spec for this is 18 foot-pounds. We only have a 1/2-inch drive torque wrench right now, so we're just being really delicate and making sure that we don't over-torque it. But we got the clutch alignment tool right there while we torque this down. And the blue looks so good. I mean, we're never gonna see it, but it just like screams performance, even though this is a pretty cheap clutch, and it just hypes me up, man.
You just want to go drifting.
Yeah, I just want to blow it up already. Alright, are we good?
Yep, we're good.
Here, go show them what it looks like from down there.
Alright guys, so this clutch was $2.96 from China.
Is that what this thing is?
Yeah.
Can you take that off? We can't let them know that
we got it on eBay, sorry guys.
I got it from the dollar store.
It was really high performance, Honda Civic clutch. 4x100.
Go pull out that.
Go get it.
Oh yeah.
The butt plug.
The butt plug.
Ooh.
Oh man.
There she is.
Yeah. Let's fill the transmission up with some fluid. Oh, whoops. Let's go fill the transmission up with some fluid and
squirt in it.
Let's squirt in it. Let's see if it holds all the fluid, I guess. I don't know. Let's go do it.
So we're doing Royal Purple 7590. And I think it takes what, like 1.5 or 1.6 quarts?
Yeah, about.
It's like champagne, but it's like gear oil.
Oh, shit. What? Thank God I have glasses.
Oh my God,
that was dope. Dude.
It's a good thing I recorded that.
Dude, that was sick. Oh my God. I didn't even blink. What does that mean?
Oh yeah.
Yep, so that's just about good.
Alright, so we're adding a little bit of grease where the throwout bearing meets that fork thing. And we're also going to be adding a little bit inside of the throwout bearing. The Bentley manual calls for some of the grease to go in here, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to add a tiny bit on the spline. It's just a tiny, really thin coat. You don't want to do a lot because then it's going to get inside the clutch. And then you're going to do a little bit inside of this shaft here. And then these two pieces touch right here and here. And then we're also going to put a little bit of grease on the other side of this. Oh no, it's hitting the pressure point. Ready? I'm gonna jack that one. Alright guys, so we have the transmission mounted now here on Derek's car, and we're going to be installing the shifter linkage. Derek's looking for a bolt, so I figured I would line this up and show you guys. We have the garagistic mount up top, we have the new polyurethane mount back here, and we'll show you guys what that looks like here in just a second.
Here's all the shifter stuff installed now. So I got the DSSR, I got the shift carrier right there, the new bushings in, man, this is really difficult. The new bushings in the back right over here, got it bolted up right there, and I replaced my bitch clip, as you remember when I removed it, with the nut and bolts. There's the bolt, there's the nut, and like I showed earlier, these DSSRs use a pin and a cotter pin. So you just have to slam this through and then bend the cotter pin so that it doesn't back out, just like this. And I like this system a lot better than the regular yellow bushings or yellow washers and little Kerr clips for the stock shifter, because that has actually failed on me, but I'm sure this one will stay put thanks to this cotter pin. But this thing, I can already tell it's a lot stiffer. I'm going to go inside the car and show you guys. So this is neutral. Oh man, my hands are so dirty, but there's a little bit of play. So first gear, a little bit of play. Second, a little bit of play. I wish I got it before, but I can tell you right now that this is a lot better than before. And if you haven't done the Z3 shifter upgrade, I highly recommend it. I'm not going to be using the garagistic mounts yet, just so then I can... I'm not going to install the garagistics transmission mounts and motor mounts just yet, because I want to be able to figure out what's vibrating. And I just want to... what's it called? What's the word called? I want to make sure that I can test if there's any more vibrations than there was before I installed this transmission, or I don't want to add another variable, I should say. So I'm going to install that after I figure out if this is an okay setup and that there's no vibrations. And then I'm sure the polyurethane mounts are going to add a lot of vibration, but it would be hard to tell if there was something else wrong with the car if I already have the new mounts in, because it's already going to be vibrating and I won't know if it's just because of the mounts or because of something else. I made that a lot harder than it was to I'm tired. I made that sound a lot more confusing than it needed to be, but whatever. Alright, back to work. Stuff. Wow! We're doing it! Wow! We're doing it, bro! Yeah! Oh shit, my phone. Time to bolt out. Alright, time to bolt back the battery and test the car for exhaust leaks or anything crazy. Oh yeah, there's definitely exhaust leaks because we couldn't tighten it all the way. But, yeah, one of my terminals is broken because I over-tightened it one day, and yeah, don't make fun of me, guys. I'm really sensitive. I can't even... Oh, it's going the wrong way. Oh, God. Don't make fun of me. You know what? It should start. Okay, it should start. This... I'll just tighten a little bit. Let's give it a start. I have a feeling something wrong is going to happen, or there's going to be something insanely wrong, but Oh shit, wait a second. This is still in pieces. Give me a second, I got this. This is first start on jack stands. Lewis, just a heads up, it might shoot shit at you. Alright, first try, battery might be dead. I'm a little nervous. Car's in neutral, e-brake doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, it'll work. Nope. Why isn't it? Doesn't want to stay alive.